When I give food to the poor, they say I'm a saint. When I ask why the poor don't have food, I'm called a communist. Yeah. So then we started to get involved. Then we said, okay, let's form a group. So we were involved lah. We started to address issues and all that. Then we started to work for plantation workers. Then, when workers get salary, like workers used to get, estate workers, they'll get salary like 24 ringgit 40 cents. Was shillings, But the employer never give them the shilling. So they keep asking the employer. This man lah, the man who drives the truck, his name is Pachamutu. He asked the employer, what happened to my shilling? So he says, no, all your shillings, we buy fertilizers for the plants. That's what he said. So this man got furious lah. He said, how can you do that? He said, you go and complain lah. So he went and complained to the labor department. And he was sacked. So when he was sacked, rest of the workers, they're very poor estate, Rest of the estate people went on strike. They all didn't go back. They did a 24-day strike, which is quite big lah in our standard. 24 days they didn't go to work. So during that time, I went into this estate. I think the first or second day of the strike. So when I heard their story, I was a student that time. I told them, carry on with the strike. We'll find support for you. Then my friend said, where are you going to find support? So we went to the neighboring estate. So we collected, like biscuit box, roti, biscuits, food, Maggi mee, whatever we can collect, we collected and we started to give to this estate, So what the employer did, because all the Indian workers were on strike, he wanted to get the Malay workers to tap rubber. But the Malay workers didn't tap rubber. They said cannot. They are my brothers. So it changed my outlook on race and religion. That's how I started to read more. Then I met my lecturer at UKM. So he talked to me about race, politics and this one, capitalism. That's when I got in. He says the estate people are poor not because of this, it's because of the plantation capital. He sucks your money. So a lot of this, some of the estate people who come here, I would have worked with them like 20 years ago. They knew me as a student then. The UKM boy has come, with all our friends lah. A lot of my friends, they're all my juniors, but they're all very involved lah. So all settled down around here.
You're able to inspire people.
Okay lah. When I was a student, I was involved with Interact Club and all this thing lah. Helping people lah, benefit lah, like help the poor and all that, But not in a struggle, That means a welfare approach lah. Welfare approach means you don't dirty your hands or what lah. You feel good like going to heaven or something, You just collect money, give poor, But you don't question the system. But then the crime done by capitalism is even serious, Poverty, hunger in the world today, world war. Kalau malas, who going to take care? Then you must be involved in your own problem. So in a sense, you must empower people in the process lah. If you are a counsellor which is actually just want to get gaji buta, then you just don't do anything lah, just collect money end of the month. So I think very important to engage people now. And then there is so much of things, can keep people occupied with, so much of entertainment, so much of things.
Distractions.
But also difficult to get people together lah. Not so easy like those days. When I was very young, I was telling them lah. So when we said let's go and do this big demo in Dataran Merdeka, every seniors we met, I all said, they said this boy talking a lot lah, too young lah, don't know anything lah. So we got people in buses in Dataran Merdeka, 3,000 people. Was the biggest rally in 20 years in Malaysia history. After we did that, everyone said, wow, very good lah, Arul, wow, very good lah, very good lah. I think that was lucky lah. So like those days, after Operasi Lalang, people are very scared. So in the meeting, you're not even supposed to keep minutes. You must not have a name list. So the activists those days teach you. If you attend nowadays, you got attendance list. I don't have, because the police will get hold of it. Then they'll catch all of them. So I was in an era where those people were so scared. The 87 arrest people, the current dictam lawyers all were telling me, you better go hiding for 2 weeks. You don't, police will be chasing you, So that kind of young time, that kind of trauma all. So those kind of things, not scared actually. Just want to, I don't mind getting arrested, but I don't want to get arrested before the event.
Makasih ya.
Kalau nak tangkap, cakap nak tangkap. Kalau nak tangkap, advice to people is don't get arrested alone. Get a group. Then it will be more enjoyable.
Belakang ni kamu. Press belakang. Tolak. Bro. Kita akan masuk Black Maria. We are going to the track. Kita akan naik track. Kita akan
shortest would be 24 hours. The longest would be like 7 days.
Oh wow. And then they put you in a cell and everything?
Yeah.
How is the food there? Is it as bad as people say it is?
Or are you alone in the
Wait, just before the food we are supposed to left
There.
Keep to your left, yes. Okay, take this small lane, You see someone sleeping there?
Yeah.
You just turn there. Okay, so these are the shortcuts.
Apa kita bawa? Apa kita bawa? Apa kita bawa? Hidup bekerja. Bendung. Hidup.
Kita marah. Jadi aman. Apa yang you faham? Dari tadi cakap toilet tak faham. Ini orang bertahan ke? Orang tua tahan kolomnya. Mana?
Most estates are closing down. Going to Vietnam, going to Indonesia. But the estate workers housing problem masih belum. Masih perumahan pekerja ladang masih belum diselesaikan. So most of the estate, after the estate management finish the work, they just abandon them like, like the construction. After that finish, they leave the stray dogs like that. So this is the estate workers. After the development, they leave the estate like that. That's why we want them to make laws. It's not actually about me lah. It's actually a bit very uneasy to talk to you all also. It's about more about the struggle, about people and all that, And it's actually the how you build leaders, second line leaders, third line leaders and all that lah. Only thing that now I feel I'm getting older, so I have to like certain things, like we have to get things going, get things done, you see. But I think like in my case, like I and my wife, we decided not to have kids, one thing, because at that time we were so passionate and we always getting arrested and all that. We're thinking, can we be a good parent, have child, no?
Both you and your wife?
Because she's also an activist, and then So we decided at that point, maybe we should not have lah. We should, because and also we're also handling a lot of cases of children. People divorce, child abandon, helping a lot of kids there and here and all that, no. So we thought our family will be spending more time, all that, no. So that was one part lah. So I feel there's a big gap lah between the community, grassroots communities, and the younger generation one. The younger people are so involved in handphone communication and social media. There's hardly contact with people, and they can't. And I find it difficult that they cannot talk to people. Those days is much easier to meet people. Now so you need to get the right network, right people.
Everyone is very isolated nowadays.
So you all must give me ideas lah. How to reach the young people.